competition is to help each player get better and just perform better every game, and then just prepare for next year. That's my overall goal. All right, so in this head coaching job, this is going to be my third time turning around the program. My overall goal is to try to turn around this program as quickly as possible, get each player to buy in as quickly, build a family atmosphere, and just make sure we all love each other. We have a great overall experience. I tell everybody that walks through my doors, there's 4 things that I try to accomplish as a coach. Number 1, academic excellence, because there's all students before they're an athlete. Number 2, have a great overall experience on the court, off the court. 3, I want to win championships, and that one is going to take some time, but that's always going to be in the back of our minds. And then number 4, make sure each player graduates on time. We're a big family. We still got ways to grow. We have to become a better rebounding team. We have to get a little bit more mentally tough. But overall, I think we all have bought into what we're trying to do here, and that starts with loving each other. And that's one thing that we do have. Making sure everybody can play almost 30, 40 minutes a game. I think that's the biggest thing. We do a lot of conditioning, a lot of running in practice, and we're going to keep on doing it until everybody is up to par in conditioning standards. For us, I want to put our players in the right positions where they're comfortable in scoring. So Riley is really good handling the ball. So our goal is to put her in on-ball screen situations where she can create for herself and her teammates. Tiana is great coming off of screens and shooting. Then we have Naomi who can shoot. So we're just trying to put her in the right positions where she can just catch and shoot. So for us, it's about putting each player in a position that they can be successful. And then just mixing everything together. I think that's the biggest thing. As long as we can become mentally tough and a little bit more physical and rebound the ball better, sky's is the limit for us in this conference.
It's been amazing to be back. I walk in the gym every day excited just because of how much I had to sit last year, and I was really happy to be there for my teammates, but to be able to be back on the floor has been amazing. Last year taught me to just appreciate every moment you have on the court, never take anything for granted, always work hard with every opportunity you get, and just enjoy every minute. It's been good because I've been able to rely on my teammates a lot more than I initially thought. I think we're a really close group and we all have really good chemistry, so the leadership burden's never on one person. Everybody steps up and everybody makes contributions. I think Coach has a great vision. I think that everybody's trusting him and that if we just keep working hard and do what he says, that we'll be successful.
I honestly appreciate the role that I have now, even though last year I got to learn a lot more from the bench, and it was just, now it's helped me way more than ever, just because I'm learning from last year. It's just like a different vision that you get, so I just think it's very helpful for me now. So sitting on the bench, learning how it works, everything outside, in that outside point of view, to actually looking at it now, it's helped me so much more. I feel like, as he said, he's a very visual person, and he's noticed that I like to shoot. So the fact that he sets it up for me to just get the ball and shoot is like, that's what coaches are supposed to do. And he found what I'm mostly good at, and just doing that makes me want to be on the team and just work harder. And yeah, I think I do have a very big role, but then again, everybody works as a team together, so everybody is just contributing to the playing time, not only for myself, but everybody just finds a place and fits in. So it's not really of a big role that I play, but it's just everybody working together to be that one big team. Honestly, our team has a lot of potential, and working together as a team just makes it better, just not on the court, but off the court. So with the coach's potential, it could be so much higher. We just got to work really hard for it since we don't have a lot of people. But from the little people that we have, it's just, we could do so much more with more help. But from what we're doing now, we're always just doing what we can to reach his goals and to the potential that he wants us to be at.
I think that, everyone has their own role on this team, and I think that he knows everyone so perfectly that we can just adjust to what we need to do. When I first came here, I just automatically knew I wanted to be here. It was like the campus style, knowing that it was the city and knowing that it was also a college life because there was the dorms and everything like that. And then when I met some of the team, I just felt a connection with them right away, whereas when I visited other schools, it wasn't like that. I think that this team has a lot more potential than we believe ourselves to have. I think that if we all put 100% of our effort and capabilities into practice and into games every day, we can win. And we can be a solid team and be good competition towards other players. I think it's definitely a challenge, but I think overall it helps us get better because it teaches us how to put more pressure on ourselves and deal with that, and it also gets us more in shape, and we're ready at all times to be put in, and we expect to play a whole game and not really get breathers. So
I mean, it's for me personally, it's a little tough because like the other teams, like they're like physically bigger and taller than me, but see, I like a challenge, so I think it's fine in regards to like how we work together, because I think we work pretty well together. So well, see, in volleyball we don't really run much. We do more drills. So in basketball, since we run more, like I was kind of dying the first time because of constant back and forth, but I got used to it now. I really like this coach this year, and the assistant coaches, like they're working really hard to make us better. Even though we have a small team this year, smaller than last year, I think we're still getting there. And since he's doing a lot of finding people for next year, I think we're going to be good. Well, I think everyone has their strengths and weaknesses on and off the court. So I feel that individually, like, we're all pretty good. It's just, like, learning to work together and getting comfortable with each other. Like, that's one of the things we're going to have to work on from this year to the next, including the new girls that are joining. So I think, again, like, we'll do good. It just depends on all of us, like, how our heads. Well, since I'm more used to, like, the CUNY Act and, like, the teams that we verse, like, I would have to make sure, like, they focus more and, like, make them, like, understand that it's different than, like, high school. Like, the competition is completely different from, like, where they used to play, and, like, put that in their mind.